Everybody, it's not really the normal. It's weird, but we're all here. Just checking, make sure everything's working, and we're off because we are going to start pretty sharpish tonight. We've got to be out of here by about 5 to 10. So if we're running late, there won't be music round, but hopefully we won't be. So we are going to fly through stuff this evening. You can see we've got Helen McComb from Smarties, and that's the only one in the comments at the minute. But I'm probably going to be starting in the next couple of minutes as well, so you need your sheets ready. It's the same as normal. It'll be 20 pictures, 40 on your questions and 10 on your music, naming the artist and the song. We've got the guinea pigs, that's all good. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with it. You will win then if you're the only ones on. And we've only got about 5 teams in the pub tonight as well, but as I say, it's people getting used to the earlier time. We're bound to get folk turn up at 9 o'clock tonight, thinking that it's a normal time, and it's just not yet. By that point we'll be we should be over halfway through. So, but it can't just be 2 years because I've got 12. It says we've got at least 12 on here. So, we've got table 6 here as well. Kerry and Andy should be there as well because she's doing the scores as normal. And I'm told that Becky will be on as well. You can probably hear you from that. So obviously everyone can hear us, everyone can see us. We are good to go. As I say, I'm not going to hang around today because I need to get my timings right. We can be a bit more relaxed next week. So anyone who joins on later can catch up, especially on the online side of things, so we're all good. Oh, we've got Miss Fletcher on as well. I'm here with the guinea pigs, but in a separate house. Social distancing, Kim. Social distancing. The microphone is making a lot of muffled sounds. Hang on. Is that any better? Put it on a different setting. What else have we got? Normally the microphone's quite good, and it drowns everything out, unless it's football. Cheers, Lynn. Hopefully that sounds a bit better. I've put it on a different setting. It might not, but I'll probably knock the football. The football's on in the background as well, so I'll turn that down. You can probably pick that up just ever so slightly. That's better. I obviously just needed a different channel. So, cheers for today. It's all good. Right, I'm going to get started on your picture round because this will take about 20 minutes. And that takes us 25 past, and then more thinking about getting out of here on time. So it's good to see you all. I'm going to leave you with the picture round. The mic and everything will still be on. Any problems, just stick it in the comments. But here's your first one. Good luck. I'm going to put my mask on to move.
You know, and the whole point of the is like obvious obvious errors, and they're not obvious, you know, because for hours, who jumps that one? Well, see you later. See you later.
Get your mask on.
Hello. You're still up.
Den.
And you can't do
Oh,
that.
oh my God. That's an indoor. No.
Get 5 around that table. Or should they come here? I think they'll come
Yeah, because you've got 5 seats, you've only got 4 there.
Yeah. I think it makes more sense. Yeah, I think United got absolutely dominated by them. Dominated. I think
11 minutes of guitar, it's like, and then it finished. And they're still
Who's Ackle?
What's a pen? I don't think yours was. I was like this, and he wasn't even looking.
it was because that's the law.
Yeah,
As Stuart
you're right.
says afterwards, you know, he said, look, you might not like it. He says, it'll probably even out over the season, but it's the law. That's the new law. He says, you might not think it's fair. He says, but that's the law. Yeah.
In that sense, compared to all the other ones that were new, it should have all.
Well, on our match as well, it's spent a good 2 or 3 minutes seeing if there was an offside. Before that, I think everyone has to come this way. There's 5 of us. This way.
You've only got 4 seats there. Is Phil coming? Yeah. I was saying you can't have 5 round that table. 5.
But that corner's looking for us. That corner's looking for us.
We've got Carl now.
Oh, thank you.
Table service, look at this.
That is table service at its best, isn't it? You're there, Lucy. Look.
Hi everyone.
It's because the other bit's a bit behind. It's like 20 seconds behind. So that's your live stream. That's what people at home are seeing now. So they haven't even. There you go. Oh no, you're not. You're coming in a second. So, there you go. See,
As if.
it's weird, isn't it?
I done that about half an hour ago.
I know. It's a good 20 seconds behind.
Oh man.
I'm looking at 12.
I'm looking for a circle look.
Can they all hear me?
Yeah. All the way from up there as well.
13.
Hiya. Hello. What do you want?
It's going to be some.
Oh, get them yourself that.
Can't get them themselves now, Lucy. You've got a lackey after everybody now. It's great, isn't it?
It's interesting. It's good when he thinks Alan's going to go to the extent of getting a skin graph as one of his pictures. No, a skin tag. Well, still. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Too early, David. It was a cold flick. So I'm just.
Right.
Welcome to what we go through on the old table 8.
Got lost.
Or as we now are.
No.
Was it all Gary's table gang?
I got a taxi up.
Or it gang?
It's them all in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We were going to try and add a word every week and got bored after 5.
Also, it confused Alan a bit to say.
It's either get or table later. Gary's going to one of the two.
But we're not.
Yeah.
We're now amalgamated.
You are. They're on number 5 here. Have you got number 5?
We've had a guess at it. We don't know whether that's right.
It's not bad. Hi, Phil.
Ethan, get your mask on.
Mask.
Get your mask on. Oh, that's
Tim car.
so good there.
I'm going to climb out the bathroom window to get it.
I know.
It's alright, we've got Phil here.
He's under for 17. Master.
I don't think the dingbats are that hard this week.
You know the video?
Yeah, I know.
Why have I just only got the cowboy hasn't got those? You don't either. Why did I do this? Right, where can I
I thought he had his arm up or something.
You do realise it.
There it is.
Every answer that you tell each other is going to pick up on here big time. The ones online are going to smash it tonight.
They can't win the money. So
They can't win the money, you're right.
Oh, it's alright then.
They're just playing for fun. They should be shouting answers at you.
just got the last. We haven't got all that from the big band. We haven't got all of the
12, 13.
haven't got all of those. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah.
don't have to move at all. Not tonight.
Put it on the knee there, but just.
Right, if one more person complains to me, I'm gonna just stop table service.
I don't think you're allowed.
Yeah, that's exactly the law.
Right, table
So
service
listen,
won't be
who's been complaining?
Lucy's had.
complaining.
Who's been complaining? I haven't.
Andy, he just complained then.
No, all I said was she nearly put the drink on me. All I said.
Here, you're getting it, aren't you?
Honest to God.
Have you ever worked behind a bar?
Drive-through window, McDonald's. That's similar, right?
No.
I bet
Because
you
they
get.
get to fuck off. Because they get to fuck off.
I imagine you get a bit of abuse though, Dave.
Yeah.
On the McDonald's drive-through window, you must get abuse.
No, you get window 3, you do, because
Yeah.
you're the last one. You're the one that gives the food out.
Yeah.
So you get window 1 and 2 are fucked up. You get it.
Yeah. And you lose the middle.
I knew there was a middle bit, I knew what it was.
Well, 3, 10.
That's cool, man, isn't it? Yeah, you're president, you can appoint all your own judges.
Can you?
Trump can. So you're all your own laws?
Yeah.
Very independent.
True. I'm not going to put this completely up. Sir Jamie Render.
Was it United?
In our eyes. Captain does some trophies.
Which ones?
I think so.
Oh, I thought you guys said the charity cup, the charity shield.
You did actually. You did.
Kinda, but then if nobody's looking, it doesn't matter if you put your hand up anyways, does it? So then you shout, but you're not allowed to shout. So
Newcastle have won the last 50.
it's look at the draw.
Can you just tell them that all the answers they can hear from the team is a really rubbish team and just take them?
They can hear you. It's all good. No, someone's just said, do you just put your hand up when you want a drink? It's like, good luck with that, innit? Like, I'll be sat here for ages telling you. It's like, let's test it and see when Lucy asks what we want.
It's better at the beehive.
You're not allowed to shout though. You're not allowed to shout.
You could be sat there all week, just like a normal Tuesday.
I know.
Lucy!
Say, you shouting to get all what?
No, if you get up and send you
And
like
then they never shouted. They just
send you
like
guys like this and then shouts on it. And
If
then
I
it's
shout,
like,
you'll know about it.
what do you think?
And I do shout. I only raise my voice slightly.
We'd say she's busy with other customers, but she's not.
What do you want?
Say, what do you want?
Did you say that? What do you want?
Nothing. Someone was just asking online how you get a drink. Do you put your hand up?
No, you just shouted in.
Best if you just don't shout my name.
Especially if you just don't want a drink.
If you don't want a drink, you're alright.
Yeah.
You're on. I think just want to get advance.
Yeah.
So then at least I can wander around and see if like flashing.
Yeah, it's look at the door, Helen.
I'm going for that. Best one got.
I've done my bit for the night and two dogs.
You've turned up, Jigs. That's only your bit for the night.
It's actually. It's usually always the easy questions that he gets.
It's good. It's good for the first 10 questions.
Yeah. If that.
Yeah. Unless you start to do with Robin's eggs.
Hey, hey,
Or Swifts.
or sea trouts that do
Or sea trout.
migrate.
No.
I looked it up. I did, I looked it up.
I'd say I did, but I never.
I looked it up. Salmon was the answer.
She got the
She has been on top of that. Yeah, we should only go there at 1-4 and people think. Yeah, you could actually be right. Yeah. Better guess than nothing.
It's better than nothing. Let's go with it.
No, it shouldn't have the 22nd on.
Don't even bother with me, so I'm not. I don't really listen to music. You should know you were a DJ, weren't you?
When you get the children, you know.
Do you want the tune to go in? Home. Alright.
Eventually. This way you actually get the entire song, but not the actual part which you really need.
Yeah. You get that just after some treats.
Yeah.
We've got Peter and Shirley from Greece on this evening. Come on. All the way from Greece. Gone international. Happy days.
Oh.
Sunny as well.
Have you read the t-shirt yet?
Cheers, Peter and Shirley. Tell them down the bottom that you said hello. And the missing links.
On the quiz is everybody knows the answer. Whoever said it first gets to claim it. The worst, that's the one. You love that rule.
What was that?
Sky blue. That's mine.
What was that?
I'll play this on
Make
the
up these
call.
players. Even if everybody knows the answer, the first person who said it gets to claim it.
Right, it's their answer.
Yeah, but then we give him one even though he went and said it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I've got 5 or 6 on the bike. That's great.
I did. Yeah, first. I think we got like the first.
Yeah, that's only because we decided not to say anything and let you actually have to. Yeah.
You should have the Vincents on as well, but
True though.
I'm not sure whether the PowerPoint slide had the 22nd on or whether they're on the wrong one altogether. Because the YouTube says the 29th of September, but I didn't check the screen at the front. Normally Stacey's all over that mine, she'll tell us when I've got the title wrong.
Yeah,
But
give you
I was sharp today, so she'd maybe not had a chance.
Oh, skill.
I don't want to flip back through
At
slides.
least from here I can't see the football. I can't understand it.
Strange about the
Rugby, far better sport. And one of the staff members turned around and said, "Oh, rugby's the game for
Oh, hang on, we'll see if they're on.
My response to that was, "What, football's a bunch of divas?"
Ah.
And
Cheers, Jenny. Sorry about that.
drama and actors.
It's obviously my fault. I haven't changed the date on the PowerPoint.
I agree. I love football, but I don't love all types of football.
As long as you're here, that's the main thing.
What was it that Lawrence Del Rio went and said on top here? Rugby players call the Premier League the Andrex League. Why? Because they're all soft and overpriced. No, they're soft.
That's exactly what she's not. It's not soft. They're not. They fall down a bit because they're not soft.
They're soft.
They're not soft. It's just cheating.
Same thing, isn't it? Soft and cheating.
You see them. They're all rolling around. And go,
It's been bugs. Right, 1-0.
Yeah. If you went back to what the 80s and back, footballers when they got hit, they used
Different rules then.
yeah no. Unfortunately, the international football people keep changing the rules and making it. No, it's not FIFA. There's actually another one. No. No, I was actually just reading this today about the handball rule. IFAB. IFAB
International Football Association Board, something along those lines. And it's actually them who then with FIFA who keep changing the rules, then it's online.
That part of it, I hate that stands out.
Alright.
And you must watch time wasting constantly and that's what it is. Constantly.
It's most of the fucking team.
You're really sure about that.
Today?
Well, no, we shouldn't.
Take it up. Sorry, but it's not.
Serve you right then. You're betting against Newcastle, serve you.
Wow, you're out and stuff.
I'm putting up with it.
When was the last time Tottenham beat you?
We beat them last year.
Yeah, you did.
It must be like 3-4 years.
You haven't beaten them for a while.
Which is why I heard it, didn't I? But I didn't realise quite how bad the team was.
Wilson's putting in shit here.
Who?
Wilson.
So far so good. Aye. Carvalho. That's good for him. Man of the freaking match. You know it's bad when you go.
Yeah, well, I don't think we've ever had that situation for a Wales match. Oh, wow.
And our keeper got one of the match.
That was shot down.
Put $1 million in there. Yeah, I need €120.
Just €120.
I mean,
Not even a million.
what are you on $1 million for that?
Better.
Well, Almiron was. The problem is the player in the Premier League, and they're all right in their own leagues. And coming to Premier League, and it's completely.
That's the reason why we bought a lot of players from Southampton.
What use on 19? Okay, good evening everybody. You've got a few minutes left on your picture round before we get started on your questions. If anyone wants a sheet and hasn't got one, if you want to come and see us up at the top bar. If not, I'll speak to you all in a few minutes. We're not going to be hanging around tonight because we've got an hour and a half. So we'll be wrapping through the questions a little bit quicker than normal, just to make sure that we can get the music round in, and that way well within the timings, and Julie's kicking us out before 10 o'clock. But we've got about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and we'll get started on your questions.
Have I got one in the...
You've got one in the show mine.
Lucy, can I meet John Smith from the pub, please? And Jigs would like his black fruit as well, please.
Fashion, what okay, Harry.
I know that.
You need the song, not the artist.
Yeah,
Nice, you know, is that what you're singing, Dave? Is it?
Oh, no, he wasn't singing that at all. He's sang on
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me.
That's not even the one. That's the nurse.
I don't know. I know she's got the net. She's got the net. What in the world could make this brown egg go turn blue? No? Just me. Nothing. Yeah, what?
What are you thinking?
Oh, they're all finished online.
I think we've got we're not all ready.
We go.
Questions start at 8:30. We might actually start a bit earlier, but I think they've had. You's all good to go on your questions. If yous are good, everyone else will be good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to hang about. So you've had more than enough time in the pitch round. Or you should have anyways. You just can do it as you're going along if you're not finished. We're going to get started on your questions.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Can I have a
Oh, for God's sake.
So if you're all ready,
I didn't know you.
I'm going to pause there because I thought Lucy's going to have a meltdown.
Fight like they Lucy.
If you don't get this one right, there's something wrong. But in the new government rules, what time must pubs close? So that's in the new government rules. What time must pubs close?
That's going to be mine.
You just say it first.
and a pint of
And yours.
and mine.
Are you paying my cash or card?
Lucy's answer to this is not soon enough.
So what's 420 at 120 at 280?
8:20.
8:20.
Is that right? Well, I don't know anyways. 420 at 280.
I've gone the wrong way around.
7 quid.
No,
At 120?
At 280 at 120.
8:20. That's not question number 2 if you're listening at home.
52 pence.
Question number 2. Which part of the Venus de Milo are missing? That's which parts of the Venus de Milo are missing.
Exactly. Exactly. And he got it from one of the Simpsons.
I don't think it's from weird places.
One of the lads that I work with turned down to me where I said, all movies before 2000 and all movies past 2000 are great. So I turned around to him and I said, Saving Private Ryan, Matrix,
Forrest Gump.
Lethal
Great
Weapon,
film. Yeah.
Waterworld.
Whoa, steady. Question number 3. How many of the Magnificent Seven are still alive at the end of the film?
oh, end of the film.
That's how many of the Magnificent Seven are still alive at the end of the film.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh yeah, I have seen it. Yeah.
Okay, how magnificent you are. You only have six.
I've seen that one. Question number 4. A centaur was a mythical creature halfway between a man and a what? That's a centaur was a mythical creature halfway between a man and a what? A dinosaur. Are you feeling weak? Are you feeling weak?
Or is somebody standing behind us?
Right across my back, I'm in
No way.
the door open then. I've turned around to it's like somebody's whacking me across my back with a plank.
It's because that's the indoor, that's why.
So what did you say? You said
Alright.
Thanks for that extra penny.
What penny?
Question number 5. What word on a German bottle of wine means sparkling? That's what word on a German bottle of wine means sparkling.
How much is it supposed to be?
You can't see the bottom of the questions. Oh, you cannot see the bottom of the questions. Why can't you see the bottom of the questions?
What man?
I'll keep an eye on that, Stacey. It shows me that you are seeing the bottom. You got something covering the bottom of your TV. You should know this. I told you this last week. I can't even go back and have a look. Oh, I can. Give us a second. Let's see where I've gone wrong there. Let's do the next one, see what comes up. Question number 6. What sort of animal was parsley in the herbs? That's what sort of animal was parsley in the herbs? It does if you know who parsley is.
I agree, Sophie.
Parsley was an animal in a TV show called The Herbs. What animal was he?
I'm not sure if you're more years older than you.
Just having a review, Stace. One sec.
Well, he's just in half a century.
I know he looks a lot older than me.
I know.
I'm a lot older than him.
I had a hand paper on. I had a double hand paper on.
Yeah,
And he gets up at 4:04 every morning.
it's only about half.
You cannot see it on number 4. I've obviously got it set up wrong. Sorry. I can see it on my screen. I'll keep an eye.
No, he has to be the first one for the first one this week.
Why?
If somebody gets up before me, right?
I know, but there's longer ones later on which will make it even harder.
I once remember when Michelle was walking.
Question number 7. Who portrayed Winston Churchill in 2018? Again, I told you this last week, so you should know this. That's who portrayed Winston Churchill in 2018.
I've always said betrayed.
Not betrayed.
Yeah, that's what you said to me.
No, portrayed. Portrayed. Not betrayed.
And I jumped out of the bed and they dropped me fucking back. Didn't know the bed. If I see someone else's lights on, I don't mind on the morning. I'm upset. I fucking hate it. I do.
Whereas I'm the opposite. I'm obviously everybody's light on before I get up.
If your light's on first, you're up far too early.
The first one was a few weeks, last week.
Question number 8. What joins muscles to bones? That's number 8. What joins muscles to bones?
Before he was even up and out at 6 o'clock.
We've been boozing the night before.
No, we hadn't. Since the Monday. No, yes, the Monday. That's the week last Monday.
I'll have been boozing on Sunday.
Where's fault's that?
It should be illegal. Anybody the right to face any reason early in the night in the morning.
If you've been what?
Losing the night before.
If only that was true. If only that was true.
Yeah, your cows wouldn't be very happy.
Question number 9. What musical is based on poems by T.S. Eliot? That's what musical is based on poems by T.S. Eliot.
Doesn't matter if they get because they can't win.
That's not my fault. It's your fault for sitting there. The answer to that, Dave, the really selfish answer to that, is I don't want to hear you coming to the pub.
Alright. That's right. We'll say the answer's louder.
Yeah. That's just selfish though.
Sparklefish.
Sparklefish?
Yeah. Yep.
That musical Sparklefish.
That's good. We're not getting a barrage of abuse yet, so it's all good. Question number 10. What sea describes a freshwater crustacean resembling a small lobster? That's what sea describes a freshwater crustacean resembling a small lobster. I'm hoping you can see that, Stace. I'm waiting for it to flip over on my screen. No, you cannot. Right, one. Oh, one. There we go. Yeah, it's coming through now. Yeah. Sorry. Sizing issue on the PowerPoint. That's my fault. Yeah, hopefully that should rectify that. See, Stace? It's always good to have someone looking out at what's going on.
I'm not allergic to it.
Between you and the Vincents, we'll get it right. Yeah. This one's even longer, so hopefully. Question number 11. An area of land smaller than a continent and entirely surrounded by water, ranging from single rocks to huge land masses, are called what? That's an area of land smaller than a continent and entirely surrounded by water, ranging from single rocks to huge land masses, are called what?
That's right, stop before we repeat the question.
Yeah, we're good. Not wrong with them tackles. Not in my book. Question number 12. How long is a rugby union match? That's number 12. How long is a rugby union match?
Intact, yeah. You're warned if I play. Because last time I played football was in school. Slightly. That's why I don't play football. So,
no, you know. What's not you?
no, I'm not. I used to football.
Not really. We're all different. Everybody can enjoy it.
Ice hockey.
I say cricket.
What was it?
Question 13. In which Disney animated film would you find the character Pongo? That's in which Disney animated film would you find the character Pongo?
That's your answer. No question.
We were playing a Disney quiz in the car with the kids the other day. You had to say a line from a Disney film, and you had to say what film it was.
Nice.
I won. Yeah.
Oh, give us a line.
One of them ones was like, hey, I loved you. Like, yeah, I loved you too. Name the film. Play along at home, put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marie knew what it was. The kids didn't get it.
Is this a Disney cartoon film or Disney
Yeah,
film?
Disney animated film.
Okay.
See if anyone sticks it in the comments. That's shocking.
Havoc wants to say 101 Dalmatians, but that's wrong.
It is wrong. Question 14. What is Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park? That's what is Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park.
I think that's right.
Kerry's got it. Yeah. It's because she has the weird same sense of humour as me.
James Wall as well.
Brother Bear, Dave. Brother Bear.
Not like.
It's not listening now.
Not like the.
Wait, did you say geezer?
He's put the place Israel first.
No, it's a geisha.
Or it could be.
Saying Dave. Brother Bear.
Brother Bear, didn't see it.
Brother Bear. No way. Shocking. Question 15. The UK's longest river rises in Wales. What is it called? That's the UK's longest river rises in Wales. What is it called? Trying to think what else we had. These one was that's not flying, that's falling in style.
Toy Story.
Toy Story. What else did we have? No way. I can't think of it.
Don't ask me about animated.
If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
I can think of many films that can be said in for. Is this extra points if you get them?
No. Question 16. The boxer Amir Khan won a silver medal in which weight division at the 2004 Olympics? That's the boxer Amir Khan won a silver medal in which weight division at the 2004 Olympics?
Which was Greece. Can you how far back can you
No, 2012. Not 1936.
Actually 1942, 1948. It's actually.
See if it comes online.
And then it was.
Dave doesn't know that.
1912, but
I feel like I've seen this one.
I said I couldn't go back.
You should have seen it.
You won't remember 20.
I don't know.
20 in a minute.
You've not seen Brother Bear. How can you not? Have you got to do life without seeing Brother Bear? Becky, if you're on, you need to watch Brother Bear. We didn't have kids when that came out. Question 17. In computing, what does the acronym LAN mean? That's LAN. That's in computing. What does the acronym LAN mean?
Then it was Atlanta. Then it was Barcelona.
How far we go back?
I think they're about midnight.
Los Angeles. Then it was Moscow. Then it was Montreal.
No one knows online, Dave. Nah. It's Bambi. Yeah. Thumper. Yeah.
68 was Mexico City. 64, I think, was.
Question 18. What do Ready Steady Cook losers win? That's what do Ready Steady Cook losers win? It's coming back as well, Ready Steady Cook. Which is why this is in there.
Oh, it might take a long time, but I've not seen the new series.
New series isn't out yet. It's coming though. With
That's why I haven't seen it.
Ryland's doing it. Yeah. I need another drink. Lucy!
The Olympics for the gold medals was
presenter. He film came on the X Factor.
I was going to say, he did X Factor, didn't he?
And to be fair, he's really good at
To be fair, it's got a good bit of price in that roll stuff.
Question 19. What were Blackie, Silver, Trigger and Black Bess? That's what were Blackie, Silver, Trigger and Black Bess.
We can name the people who.
Don't spoil next week's questions.
You cannot. That's asking you.
Yeah, Dave, this was another one. What's tomorrow? I don't know. What's tomorrow with you?
Lion King.
It's the Lion King.
Oh,
They all like
Can play this game all night long. No. Don't get started on the singing. Start singing the songs. Question 20. What is the official language of Brazil?
yeah.
That's question 20. What is the official language of Brazil?
20 years ago, yeah, the rest of South America.
We have to get up.
And that was in Switzerland when I was at and
I know. I was being sarcastic.
I was like, oh, you speak Spanish? No. No, not like that. No. As he said, I read that one quickly.
Are you a bit late with Bambi now, Kerry? We've already been through that.
Yes.
Can I have the John Smith, please?
Oh. Is that it?
Yeah. Sorry to disturb you. Question 21. In 8-ball pool using standard solids and stripes, what type and colour is the number 1 ball? So in 8-ball pool using standard solids and stripes, what colour and type is the number 1 ball? So what colour is it, and is it a spot or a stripe basically?
Yeah.
Had to rewind it. Sorry.
Enjoy.
Thanks. I'm gonna.
Will of ours, Lucy.
Oh, you're joking now.
Just think of the tips you're getting now though, Lucy. The amount of tips you must have had since you started doing table service must be phenomenal.
I charged him 1 pence less.
Noticed.
I'm not getting any trade.
Sit down, you should bring it over.
I can't just get my cock hold here, no fucking life.
It's on YouTube.
I apologise for language, but you're in a live pub surrounding area, man. We're broadcasting to a whole 32 people. To the world. We're broadcasting in Greece here and language coming out your mouth as well.
Hey, this is still tape.
Question 22. Andrew Freddie Flintoff has opened up about his battle with which illness?
Give me an Andrew.
So that's Andrew Freddie Flintoff has opened up about his battle with which illness?
I don't really. I mean, this small body as well, you wouldn't know that.
You want thingamabobs? I got 20. Come on, Dave. Kerry, you've got till Kerry beats you and she's got a 20-second delay.
That's Ariel. Is that the Little Mermaid?
It is a Little Mermaid, Dave. Well done. Let's think of a harder one for you. I've got one that's not Disney.
A quote from a grown-up film.
No, they're all cartoons. But you've no kids, so you've probably not seen it. But it's, I was going to...
I have kids now, probably not seen it.
Got monsters, Johnny! Got monsters! Kerry will know that, so you've got about 20 seconds. It's still a kids' TV programme. Well, film. I see, Kerry got Little Mermaid, she's there.
Slow Kerry.
Question 23. The names of how many US states begin with the letter A? So that's the names of how many US states begin with the letter A. This is like a quiz in the quiz tonight. No? If Kerry doesn't get this one, I'll be well shocked because we watched this loads when we were kids. So it's an older one. No, it's animated. Animated.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll think of another one.
Yeah, you do.
Next week you'll have to name them. Next week I can imagine you'll have to name them. I'm not doing it again, Kenny. It's bad enough doing it the first time.
I mean, you've got John Smith's in for that as well.
Yeah.
Not till next week. What the names next week? Just a bit of revision for you. Yeah. Question 24. What gas is used predominantly to inflate an airbag in a car? There you go, Jigs. That's one for you.
It depends.
Hang on. What gas is used predominantly to inflate an airbag in a car? So no depends which one's used the most.
He doesn't know.
Yes. Said he wanted car questions.
Okay.
But if I was in the middle of nowhere and I'd been boozing, I would just go,
Me
I'd blow
fair.
it up fucking with my jig in it.
Using me fair.
That wasn't the question, to be fair.
What are you doing in emergency in the middle of nowhere?
Alan, hey, I was once in the middle of nowhere and I needed stream wash. It was snowing.
No, you didn't.
Anyone know what 420 and 32 is?
729.
Yeah, 729.
Question 25. How many of Henry VIII's wives were called Catherine? That's how many of Henry VIII's wives were called Catherine.
I actually know that one.
Alan, you must have lagged in your stream wash before.
No,
Have you not?
nah. I can't get up that high.
I laid. I once laid.
Zip it. We don't need to know. We don't want to know. It's
Yeah, we do.
safer.
I once laid
This one I have to
in the
put
wing, the wings of my car.
into the, like the screen wash. Not over your windscreen, but into the actual tank.
Into the screen wash.
Question 26. According to researchers, the fashion industry is the second highest contributor to pollution. Which is the only sector that tops the fashion industry? So that's according to researchers, the fashion industry is the second highest contributor to pollution. Which is the only sector that tops the fashion industry? This is in a recent study as well.
America. Have you seen the American agricultural?
It's according to researchers, the fashion industry is the second highest contributor to pollution, which is the only sector that tops the fashion industry.
Everybody has a go at it.
They're very low. A lot of them offset it now, don't they? But it all goes in the figures that it works, Phil. Yeah, that tree gets planted about 70 different times for each different airline. Question 27. Which British Nobel laureate published the Jungle Book in 1894? That's which British Nobel laureate published the Jungle Book in 1894, not 1984. 1894. Go on.
What?
I'm not to talk. I'm the talk. You have to go out and see.
Do that again.
Hey, it worked for them.
I can talk. I'm allowed to talk. I'm the talkiest talking thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to talk. The talkiest talking thing you've ever seen.
I love to talk.
What, an extra full-time job?
No, I've got, well, I've stopped being mum.
Animated.
Disney.
Disney.
And I work
Kind of.
in a
It is
warehouse.
Disney.
Right.
And I've got my part-time job. down the
DreamWorks
back.
mainly.
A full-time and a part-time?
Yeah. But the part-time I haven't been behind the bar since March. Because,
Ooh, how was that, Dave?
You get the rest of the scene if you can't get it.
Hang on. Question 28. If you were shoving an aglet through an eyelet, what are you most likely to be doing? That's if you're shoving an aglet through an eyelet, what are you most likely to be doing?
what? Is it like
Very end of the
I only know that for one reason.
You want that one again? Is if you were shoving an aglet through an eyelet, what are you most likely to be doing? Jig says he knows that one.
It's one of them things not many people know, but once you say it, that's what the rest of the
Yeah,
world is.
yeah.
So later on, somebody goes, he can fly, he can fly, he can talk. That's right. Now I'm I'm not going to say the next line because it'll give it away.
Dumbo.
It's not Dumbo.
No, Dumbo.
Not Dumbo.
I was thinking maybe Timothy Mouse could talk.
Probably was Toy Story 2.
That's right, dude. Now I'm a fly and talking. I say the house fly, you may have even seen the super fly, but I bet you ain't ever seen a donkey fly.
It's got to be Shrek then.
It is Shrek.
Because I've seen a housefly. Kerry's saying Pinocchio, it's not Pinocchio.
I thought that was DreamWorks.
I've seen a housefly. I've seen a dragonfly. I've seen a needle like a winky tie. Huh?
What's that?
That's Dumbo.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, right.
But I'll be gone seeing about everything when I see an elephant fly. Question 29. Which aid organisation's emblem is the Swiss flag with its colours reversed? That's which aid organisation's emblem is the Swiss flag with its colours reversed. That one's Dumbo. The one Dave was on about was Shrek. It's me, you and Kerry playing. It is a good game. No, Kerry's not put... Kerry, you need to put a quote on so we can all have a guess at yours. Oh, that was one we had the other day, was frying pans. Who'd have thunk?
For 75 years since I've been from
There you go, Kes. Before Dave gets it. None of your DreamWorks stuff, that's pure Disney, that. Pure Disney. Frying pans, who'd have thunk? Question 30. Walt Disney question, Dave. Located in Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, Spaceship Earth is the icon of what theme park? So located in Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, Spaceship Earth is the icon of what theme park? Kerry's got it, Dave. Yeah. Tangled. Tangled. No, it's definitely Disney.
I've only seen it once. And I was down with friends' house and walked in.
Trying to think of one from Wally. Considers the only thing Wally and
Eva. Yeah, they're only two in it.
Can't really do that one.
Orange glow.
Or Tango.
In fact, you could because it's like we have a pool. Why didn't we know we had a pool? Because the humans speak.
Of course.
Yeah. See, I told you there'd be somebody late tonight because my mum's just logged on saying only me. She does that 9 o'clock every week. Mum, you're an hour late. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock this week, Mum. The pub shuts at 10. Mum, you can't put the answers in the comments. That's not allowed. You know this. Question 31. Which flying insect is known as the devil's darning needle? That's which flying insect is known as a devil's darning needle? Devil's Darning Needle. Needle as in things you sew with. Oh, man. She's like, no one told us. She's like, no, because we're having 2 quizzes in one, see, Mum. And the fact that we had a Disney question in there doesn't help. So she's put the answer to the Disney question in. I'm not saying she's got it right. Oh, bless her. Question 32. Both beginning with the letter C, name the space shuttles destroyed in 1986 and 2003. That's both beginning with the letter C. Name the space shuttles destroyed in 1986 and 2003. I remember watching the 1986 one live.
I watched that one live as well. I was only 2.
Yeah, I was only young, mind. Wasn't 2.
Oh, it's your pit round out of these?
Dave wasn't even born.
Oh my God. I see, I believe I'm the youngest
Phil?
at the table. Oh no, I'm
Phil,
not.
were you born?
Yeah, I'm not the youngest.
No, see.
I don't know how much you sleep secondary.
Go on.
I'm going to give you 2 UK cities.
Okay.
Bristol and Edinburgh, which is the furthest east.
Edinburgh. Furthest east.
East.
Bristol. Because the country's on a slant.
No,
Furthest east.
furthest east is Edinburgh.
Bristol.
Question 33. Which term in Italian cooking means soft but firm? That's which term in Italian cooking means soft but firm?
That's what he told you.
It is.
I'll tell you.
What did he say?
Bristol.
It is.
That doesn't mean soft but firm, Bristol.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'll tell you that now.
The answer to that is Bristol.
Edinburgh's more west.
The further forth goes in, and you diagonal it down like that.
Edinburgh, Glasgow,
Google it.
Bristol.
Google it.
You're looking at the country wrong.
Google it.
Just sits at an angle, doesn't it? Or
It's not, well, like we actually sit like that.
Edinburgh is more west than Bristol.
Question 34. Who posted an image in nothing but her birthday suit this week as she turned 48? In fact, I think it was yesterday.
Is that stone or age?
That's who posted an image in nothing but her birthday suit as she turned 48 this week.
48 stone.
No, 48 years old. Hot off the press.
I heard the class soft foot firm and eat water.
I said, but I can't remember. Somebody posted a picture of the baby suit because they turned 40.
Birthday suit.
Birthday suit. I did say suit. Was it? She's fat, that age.
Question 35. With a playing time of around 3 minutes per side throughout the early mid-20th century, what was the diameter of most 78 RPM gramophone records? So that's with a playing time of around 3 minutes per side throughout the early mid-20th century, what was the diameter of most 78 RPM gramophone records? It's rotations per minute.
Yeah, I used to fucking play. I'm not that old.
Yeah, you're the DJ. There's not many DJs work with gramophones. If any.
Not with 78. No, can't say I've ever. Although I have had a couple of just obscure. So
only play for 3 minutes a side.
Because
78 RPM doesn't seem very fast.
What the hell would Human Rhapsody be on that scale?
Kelly said one.
No, Kerry's not sent one yet. She's not playing the game right. I think it's since Mum put an answer to the question in. that was an answer in the quiz.
78. No, Human Rhapsody's not. That's what I mean.
Got one for you there, Dave. I need a break. A little break. A little break. Is everybody gone? Oh, great, my face aches. And Kerry will know that because she worked at the cinema when it was on. Question 36. In 2020, who became the youngest winner of the Tour de France in over 100 years? That's in 2020. Who became the youngest winner of the Tour de France in over 100 years? Want his name spelled right, as much as I'm going to pronounce it right later.
So nothing like
Yeah, you don't need to spell anything. Nothing like it.
Dog.
As long as it starts and ends with the right letters, you'll be laughing.
If we're on Al's pronunciation, just put anything. What nationality? Just put John Smith.
I'll say his first name.
It's as good as guess as any.
I like last week.
Aye.
He'll get this.
That's why.
He'll get this. Yeah. He'll get it. No, last week we just made up a name. He won the Bake Off or something.
That was for the first name, wasn't it?
Yeah. I just put David because it was my name, and then he went Robinson.
One of the questions was going to be who got knocked out in last week's, but I thought it was too hard. I watched it and I can't even remember her name. So it's
I never even watched
can
it.
tell you it was a woman.
One second of it, no.
Antonio.
Got this. Get this. That one, yeah.
just shout around.
Under pressure.
That's one of the music around.
If that is, I'm coming free towel.
Question 37. What S describes a speech in a play in which the character speaks to himself or herself or to the audience rather than to other characters? So that what S, so something beginning with the letter S, describes a speech in a play in which the character speaks to him or herself or to the audience rather than to the other characters. Kerry's got that one. Yeah. Well done, Kez. I knew you'd get that.
It's like, it feels like somebody's putting on the sound of it, somebody's putting on a fake smile.
Yeah.
It starts and then people leave, so that
You had to watch right to the end of the film. Don't watch a Disney film without going right to the end, Dave. Or not a Pixar Disney film, anyway. Question 38. In snooker, what is the lowest score that can be achieved by a player if he makes a full clearance in one visit to the table and pots no more than one red with each shot? So in snooker, what is the lowest score that can be achieved by a player if he makes a full clearance in one visit to the table and pots no more than one red with each shot? We're still only but just on the bottom there, Stace, but you can see it. Sort that for next week. I could probably sort it now. You have to change it on here, and it takes about 20 seconds to change on there. See, it just move it ever so slightly. Nothing. That's better though. Not at all. There's no arguments. I'm right whether you like it or not. Yeah, yeah. Question 39. What two types of animal were used as mallets and balls at the Queen's Croquet Ground in Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland? More Disney questions? Mum, don't put the answers in the comments. That's what two types of animal were used as mallets and balls at the Queen's Croquet Ground in Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. In snooker, what is the lowest score that can be achieved by a player if he makes a full clearance in one visit to the table and pots no more than one red with each shot?
Was that point of red and then a colour after it?
You can't make a clearance without doing that.
No, I mean after each red.
You'd have to do in one visit.
Oh,
yeah.
Go on, what's that one? I'm not going to get it.
It's Toy Story 2.
Is it?
Yeah. It's the Barbie dolls at the
Oh,
end.
bye-bye now.
But that's it.
Bye-bye
Yeah.
Bye now. Oh,
Ah,
no
have you
way.
gone? Have you gone? Is everybody gone? Oh, my face aches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe should have got that.
Should have.
Lucy.
And question 40, last one before we go into music round. We've got time for the music round, so we're going to go for it. Is the Columbine High School massacre in Littleton, Colorado resulted in 15 deaths? Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace was released worldwide, and the modern Scottish Parliament was opened. But what was the year? So that's the Columbine High School massacre in Littleton, Colorado resulted in 15 deaths. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace was released worldwide, and the modern Scottish Parliament was opened. But what was the year? Right, I'm going to take you for a wander. Make sure you still got sound. Cadets, good luck. You seen breaking the rules?
Doesn't matter. Julie's not here. You just turn that way.
Lead by example and all that. Dave, yes. Kerry said, hello little beastie. I don't know it.
She was just talking to you.
Quite possibly she was just talking to me, yeah.
I mean, can we have a fucking road? It's fucking in. It'll come to me in a minute.
I need some.
I bet the only one that can preview you the beast, purely the beast, but it's not going to be that obvious.
I'll do it in time.
Yes.
You did? You did?
Yeah, I know, but I know.
Hang on.
What's his name, man? Pal. We haven't paid it, but she's the prize money.
You want more?
Go on, find an extra one. That could be Gary.
I'll get that when I come back.
Or that last song. How many was it, Johnny? Still has that kind of like. Yeah, but it's earlier. Yeah.
Somebody who says it, you'd be like, holding him up, get it.
Eric Clapton. These spots are not. So it's work big for you?
Easy.
Really?
Yeah. We're sort of finishing about 10 most nights.
What's happening tonight?
Yeah. The rain forecast for morning, so we couldn't start it.
Or the freeze one that when Kinsey went for?
You swapped?
No, not
Give you a
yet.
sheet. You good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to get lost.
I'm going to stack up the answer so you can.
No. A bit more bread, so, but if it's got to rain in the morning, we won't get it finished before then, so we'll wait.
I can make you laugh here with this. When I was at uni, some of the people we were down at Great Clydesdale Forest, and someone would turn around and say, "Oh, according to their podcast, it's going to piss down the parade tomorrow." Right? Hang on a moment. Walked out the building, looked out the door, came back in and went,
Oh, Tottenham scored, eh?
Yeah.
Came by any chance, no? Oh, is he
Could be off.
offside?
That's good.
Kane wasn't a touchman.
Yeah, it actually pays me when people do that stuff. And
Okay, been round and got everybody's raffle tickets. If you haven't got your raffle tickets, you need to come and give it to us. Your sheet's gone, Dave, so you're out of luck. I'm until, yeah, we'll get the mic back on here.
One more, please.
We're all good online.
John Smith's. John Smith's, one of those.
Pardon?
Do you want another one of them?
I've got the sheet here that you've to mark, Al.
Al, do you want John Smith's in?
You've put us one in, haven't you?
Or do you want another one?
I won't have time to drink it. I'll have the one that you've put in.
Yeah, I was going to say. So
Yeah,
you've
I'll have
got
that one.
So it's
Yeah.
just.
Just those two then. Please.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
thank you.
You buy cards?
Yeah, can do.
Okay, we're gonna.
He took it.
I took it. We've got to crack on. We've got half an hour and we're getting kicked out.
Roger Miller.
I can smell you. I know that. Kerry's put another one. It's called I Can Smell You. I can smell you. I know that one, Kez. Leave it with us. I've got to get on with giving the answers. Okay, you should have somebody else's sheet. If you haven't got someone else's sheet, shout up now. Shout up now. But we're going to get on with giving the answers. So if you're all ready, let's say we can have a crack at the end if we've got time. So on to your picture on first. Number 1 is Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She's just died this week, so she gets number 1 spot. This week, the week before. They're close enough. Number 2 is Jeff Daniels. Number 3 is June Whitfield.
Yes.
Number 4 is Johnny Vegas. Number 5 is Four Seasons.
Yes.
You've got somebody DeVito just died out of there as well. That's why they're in there this week.
Yeah, we changed that from Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons because there wasn't 5 of them.
No, it's just the Four Seasons. Frankie Valli's not there. Number 6 is Mylene Class. Number 7 is Jamie Redknapp. Number 8 is Rita Ora. Number 9 is Ronan Keating. And 10 is Louise Redknapp. Both Redknapps in there, yeah. Number 11, so it's named the song, is Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. Number 12 is All Day and All of the Night by The King. No, not The Kinks, is it? The Kinks is one of them, because Phil said it before. I can't remember who that is. Was it? That's The Kinks, yeah, I am right. Number 13 is Honky Tonk Woman by the Rolling Stones. Cheers, Phil. 14 is Hey Jude by the Beatles. Woo, check me out. And 15 is Like a Virgin by Madonna. But you just need the name of the song, you don't need the artist on that, I'm just telling you who it was. Number 16 is Pipe Dream. Number 17 is A One Arm Bandit. Took the team up the top here about 20 minutes to figure out he only had one arm. Not that I was listening or anything. Number 18 is Black Comedy. I will accept Dark Comedy. But Black Comedy is the right answer. It's a black comedy, isn't it?
Can you say black comedy? Is it not a person of colour comedy? Are you allowed to say that anymore?
I don't know. I don't know, but we're live online, so I'm not saying no. Number 19 is Cut Out the Middleman. And 20 is Head Over Heels in Love. I'll give you a second to tot them up. Oh, because I can picture, I can smell you. What is that off there? I can smell you. It's Big Hero 6. I want to say Big Hero 6, but that doesn't sound right. Huh? Yeah, you've got Hello Little Beastie or I Can Smell You. Two separate ones. I think she's been Googling stuff, she doesn't know that. Okay, on to your questions. Number 1, in the new government rules, the pub must close at 10 PM. We've got to be out and the doors shut and locked and everything before then, so we've got half an hour. Number 2, the Vino de Milo is missing his arms.
Can I get one? Hello, can I get one from the
Number 3, there are 3 of the Magnificent 7 still alive at the end of the film. Question number 3, I tried to make it easy for you. What did you put? Oh, well done. Number 4, a senator is a half human and half horse, or half man, half horse. So horse is the answer. Number 5, it's sect, which means sparkling on a bottle of German wine. Number 6, parsley in the herbs is a lion. Why wouldn't you know that? Did you get that? Well done.
We did, yeah, but only because I'm 112.
That's a dig deep, Carl, dig deep. Number 7, it was Gary Oldman who portrayed Winston Churchill in 2018.
It's not like you said betrayed.
Number 8, it's tendons that connect muscles to bones. Number 9, T.S. Eliot's poem that is a musical based on cats. Oh, it's called Cats, sorry. Number 10, it's crayfish, that is a freshwater crustacean resembling a small lobster. Number 11, an area of land smaller than the continent entirely surrounded by water ranging from single rocks to huge land masses called islands, obviously. Number 12, a rugby union match is too long. 80 minutes. Sorry. It's 80 minutes. 80 minutes. People said the same about the quiz. It's about 80 minutes too long. Number 13, Pongo is from 101 Dalmatians. Number 14, Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park is a geyser, or a geyser. Number 15, it's the River Severn in Wales, that is the longest in the UK. Number 16, Amir Khan won the silver medal in the lightweight division in the 2004 Olympics. Number 17, LAN is local area network. Well done if you got that. Number 18, Ready Steady Cook losers win a food hamper. That's not a bad prize, you know. In fairness, as a loser, a food hamper is what you win. Yeah. Don't know.
What does the winner get?
I don't know what the winner gets. That'll be next week's question.
Very good.
They get a trophy. Number 19, Blackie, Silver, Trigger and Black Bess are all famous horses. Number 20, the official language of Brazil is Portuguese. Number 21, the 8-ball used in standard solids and stripes. It's a solid yellow, so it's a spot. Yellow. Do you want?
Is that 2 points?
Do you want 2 points for that?
Point for
Yeah, we'll go a point if you put yellow,
For the point of view.
and then a point if you put like a solid or a spot. If you put stripe, you're wrong. Yeah. Number 22, Andrew Freddie Flintoff has opened about his battle with bulimia. Number 23, there are 4 US states beginning with the letter A. You might need to name them next week. Number 24. Oh, jigs. Predominantly used to inflate an airbag in a car is nitrogen. Number 25, don't trust the mechanic. No, don't trust the mechanic. Number 25, there was 3 of Henry VIII's wives that were called Catherine.
I'm not a mechanic, but I'm a technician.
You're a technician. I bet you, Davey, you got it right. Yeah, three of the wives called Catherine. We want them named next week as well. Number 26, according to researchers, the fashion industry is the second highest contributor to pollution. The only sector that tops them. Anyone get this?
It's Phil's farts.
Phil's farts. Close. The oil industry. The oil industry is the only industry that is above them, apparently. According to researchers, and researchers are never wrong. No. Number 27, it was Rudyard Kipling who published the Jungle Book in 1894. Number 28, if you're shoving an aglet through an eyelet, you're tying your shoelaces. Number 29, it's a red cross that has the Swiss flag with its colours reversed, even. Number 30, it's Epcot in Walt Disney that has the spaceship Earth is the icon. If you didn't get that online, you should have, because Mum told you. Number 31, she was putting the answers in. You're not online. But number 31, it's a dragonfly that is known as the devil's darning needle. Well done if you got that. Number 32, both beginning with the letter C, the space shuttles that were destroyed in 1986 and 2003 were Challenger and Columbia. Point for each on that one, yeah. In Italian cooking, soft but firm is al dente. Al dente. Obviously, in the Italian accent. Number 34, it's Gwyneth Paltrow that has posted an image in nothing but her birthday suit. She turned 48 this week. 48? No one wants to see that. My wife's 48. You don't see her posting pictures in the garden naked. Maybe she does, I just don't see them.
Do you want to look?
Number 35, with around 3 minutes playing side per side. The gramophone records at 78 RPM, a 10-inch. 10-inch, well done if you got that. If you've converted that to any other money, we don't care. 10 inches is the answer. Number 36, in 2020, the youngest winner of the Tour de France in over 100 years. Again, you just need somewhere near this. Is Tadej Pogacar. That's what we're going with. That's what it's called from now on.
Francois, is that close now?
Tadej Pogacar.
I
I'll take to, if you put Pogacar, I'll give it to you. That's a tough question, mind. So well done if you got that. Number 37, the S that describes a speech in the play in which the character speaks to himself or herself or the audience rather than other characters is what, Phil? A soliloquy? Soliloquy? Yeah, but I heard Phil come out with that straight away, and the rest of his team were like, what? A soliloquy? Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Number 38.
A point for that, even with atrocious spelling.
Yeah. In snooker, the lowest score that can be achieved by if a player makes a full clearance in one visit and pots no more than one red. These have got it up the top. It's 72. Well done. So it's one red, one yellow, and then all the colours. Number 39. The 2 types of animals that are used as mallets and balls in the Queen's Croquet ground in Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland were... Anybody?
Flamingos and hedgehogs.
Flamingos and hedgehogs. Well done. It's a point for each on that. That's flamingos and hedgehogs. It's a point for each. And 40, the Columbine High School Massacre in Littleton, Colorado resulted in 15 deaths. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, was released worldwide, and the modern Scottish Parliament was opened. It was 1999, 1 year out. 1999. We said 1998. 1998. 9 is the answer.
I put 99 down, but weren't sure if it was 98 or 99.
1999. Well done if you got that. On to music. So it's half point for the artist and half point for the song. There was some old ones here. So number 1 was the Drifters.
Shut up, there's no need for that.
The Drifters with Under the Boardwalk. Number 2 was Amen Corner. Was in brackets, if paradise is, out of brackets, half as nice. As long as you got half as nice, we're happy. Number 2 was Yazoo with Only You. Only You. Number 4 was Shaggy with Oh Carolina. Everyone should have got that. Number 5 was Edison Lighthouse with Love Grows, in brackets, where my rose really grows. Yeah. Number 6 was Wiz Khalifa with See You Again. Wiz Khalifa. Number 7 was, it was King of the Road.
Roger Miller.
Roger Miller. Well done.
Yeah, he put Roger Whittaker.
Roger Miller with King of the Road. Number 8 was The Human League with Open Your Heart. Number 9 was Bon Jovi with Who Says You Can't Go Home. The government says you can go home. And number 10 is Niles Barkley with Crazy.
Was that Bon Jovi?
Solid 8.
Bon Jovi with Who Says You Can't Go Home. Definitely. Yeah. That's your quiz for this evening. Tot your scores up, pass your papers back. Pass your papers back. We'll come round. Well, it's ready for when Julie tells you to go home, which will be similar to words that she's going to use. But we've got 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and we've got to play your cards right in there as well. So tot your scores up to your music round, picture round, questions separately, plus it all. We'll come round and see who's won. If you're doing it online, but yeah, we've got a score online already. Put your scores in the comments and Kerry will top them up.
Just the final score.
You can do just a final score.
Final score.
There's only 5 teams, so it won't take long.
Oh.
Alright. I'll take it through, it's alright. Who? She's not Fanta Banter?
Sounds like Pokemon.
Fanta Banter? It says there. See where it says team name? And then next to it, it says Fanta Banter.
Which is the American stick.
Oh dear.
See if you win tonight, and he's been putting your answers down.
It's at the top. I'm just reading what it said.
What did they score?
57, I think.
When we get.
We don't know yet. Yeah.
There we go.
Because what we lost, what, 2, maybe 3 points on the pitch round?
Yeah, a couple of points on that. 2 points on the music.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have got a lot less than that.
Yeah. We've done alright on the questions as well.
We're not going to win. We're going to play it.
I didn't know. We tried that.
True. Yeah, we're trying to get knocked out. Even as a non-football fan, you like to promote shield. You love a better shield.
Final.
No, sorry.
That was
Yeah.
62. Sounds good.
Good job you're here, because we've been snooping on that music.
Yeah.
Oh, loads of them old stories.
Good job, I'm here, yeah, but
Good job you were here. June Whittaker.
Whitfield.
Whatever.
So, what was it?
Something with a W. Oh, of course. Just like Shepard.
Whoa!
Oh, what we got?
Was that a point for Colour and the?
We get 1 point for that.
So we're actually up. We're up. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's spot.
But he put spot as well, so we're up point already in that column. This way, go through it.
Oh, Rochdale and Man U. Penalties?
Oh, right.
We put 22 here, but
Doesn't matter, don't worry about it.
Whatever you send.
Don't worry.
Doesn't matter.
With a gloss over, Creed 1, Newcastle 0.
Really?
Just like I'll gloss over Tranmere 3, Liverpool 2.
Oh, he's dug from up. I smell you. I smell you. He's dug from up.
Oh, right.
They're all the under 21.
I smell you. He's dug from up. Yeah, I smell you. I knew it. God damn it. I still haven't got Hello Little Beastie. But
Yeah, but this is a candy stuff. I thought you was on that race. That's been good. What shells still?
Your lots are under 10s, our lots are under 15s.
We only lost 3-2 to Tranmere, not bad. Not bad, those under 10.
oh, we've got the same score for first. Okay, I've got everybody. Squirrel. Got everybody's scores. We have got a clear winner, but there's a tiebreaker for second and third, which is a battling for pride. You both get a bottle of wine. In fifth place in the pub this evening, there's only 5 teams. We've got Rocco with 53.5. Only a point ahead of them is Worst Link with 54.5. 3 points ahead of them, battling out for second and third. With 57.5 is Fanta Banter, and the All Stars. Your tiebreaker question is, hang on, what is the seating capacity of the O2 Arena? So what is the seating capacity of the O2 Arena? If them two teams could come up with that. These are right next to each other, so I'd keep it secret. Which means I can tell you this evening the winners with a massive 62 is all Gary's Table 8. Well done to them, they get £10 a bottle of wine as well. Online, in third place are the Guinea Pigs with 54.5, which means that our third place in Ears beat them. In second place, also matching second and third in Ears, Let's Get Quizzical with 57.5. And then in first, also matching in the pub with 62, is Table 6. So the scores are very even this evening.
But yeah,
if you give us a second, we'll guess how we play your cards right, and I'll tell the answer to what the tiebreaker question is once I get the answers off the other two teams. And Hello Little Beastie is Maleficent. Well done, Kez. They were good.
I've not seen that one.
Have you not seen Maleficent? You've got some watching the Disney stuff to watch. What have you been doing through lockdown?
Watching non-Disney.
That's 4 weeks in a row. Rocco.
It's not like making it hard for us, eh? No, they're both similar places away. Okay, so the All Stars have said there's 22,500 seating capacity at O2 Arena. Fanta Banter have said 18,600. It's close, but Fanta Banter, you're only 1,400 away, whereas the All Stars, you're 2,500 away, because the seating capacity is 20,000. So you both weren't far away in all fairness, but Fanta Banter, you get second. All Stars, you get third. You both get a bottle of wine, but well done.
You tell them all 10 minutes before I'm throwing them out.
And you've got 10 minutes before chucking out. We're going to do play your cards right very quickly.
The 10 quid, please.
Give us a minute. You can have 10 quid or we can do play your cards right. What do you want?
There's no pounds.
Let's make that up.
I was going to do about changing my mind. It's more about how quickly we could get
Right, I haven't counted down what we're playing for. We're playing for 100 and something quid. It's whatever's in my back pocket and whatever's in the bag. So that's what we're playing for. Play your cards right this evening. We are running short on time. So we're going to get started. Your first one out this evening is the All Stars. This is hard to do with the mask on. All Stars, when you get your first card's a king, you can keep it or change it. We're not finished by the time Julie kicks us out, the money rolls over. You're going to keep it and go lower. Lower than the king, it's an ace. Aces are high, you couldn't change it. That's unlucky. That's a good start to the night. Next one out. Worst Link. We've only got 5 teams tonight because all don't get a go out of each team. There's something going on. Worst Link, your first card's a 2. You can keep it and change it. Going to keep it and go higher. Higher than a 2, it's a queen. Lower than a queen, it's another queen. You get now for 2 in the bed. They didn't even get up here. That's what we like though. I mean, this one's really well folded. It's table 8.
What competition?
The old League Cup.
Table 8, first card's a 10, you can keep it or change it.
It does.
This
Hang
is
on,
yours.
can we change that, please?
Changing the 10?
Yes, please.
Changing the 10 to a 6, good change.
Oh, yeah.
Higher than a 6, it's a 3, that's an even better, well done.
I wouldn't have changed it.
Fuck's sake.
Next one out. It's all stars again.
No, what do you mean? It was card.
You plonkers.
All stars, your first card's a king
Higher
again.
than a
You
six,
can keep it and
No,
change
you
it.
shouldn't
So you don't want to change it,
it.
didn't do very well for you last time. Gonna keep it go lower than the king, it's an S. I tell you what, you can't like that stuff. That's brilliant. My mask come up and everything. It's all stars again, don't go anywhere, you get another go.
I think the quiz master's had too much to drink.
See if this is a king and an ace again.
Yeah.
First card's a 3, this can't go bad surely.
2.
Higher.
You can change it if you want.
No.
Gonna keep it going higher. Higher than a 3, it's a 2.
You were one!
That's great.
I got the 2 as well.
They even told you it was going to be a 2.
Who shuffled these?
I don't know. Your next one's Gary's going, I'm losing my mask and everything. This
Ah,
is really
you
good.
Go on then.
Oh, hang on.
You don't need to stand up.
I'd say I'm sorry, all stars, but I'm not.
Lower.
Your first card's a queen, you can keep it and change it. You're going to keep it go lower than a queen, it's a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack, it's an ace. Ace is a high. You've got the furthest so far though, you've got 3 cards in. Well done. Well, it's all stars again. Right, come on. 5th time lucky. You can do it. All stars. This can't go wrong. Your first card's an ace.
All the aces are
This
gone.
cannot go wrong. You can change it if you
Can't.
want.
Another ace.
No. All the aces are gone.
No, all the X's are
Are you sure?
That's the 4th one.
Oh,
You're going to
can't.
keep it and go lower than an ace. It's a jack. Well done.
We're going low again.
Lower than a jack. It's an 8.
Oh, bollocks. We'll go lower.
Lower than an 8, it's a 9. Oh, I thought that was right as well. No, that's wrong. But you have got the furthest so far though, well done. Next one out, and it's folded. Fanta. I promise you,
Is that not
I wouldn't have as much fun farming this. Fanta, your first card's a jack, you can keep it or change it. Keep it going lower than a jack, it's an 8.
Keep it lower.
You've got to keep it now, you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Lower.
Yeah, lower.
Lower than an 8, it's on the floor. It's a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5, it's a 9. Lower than a 9, it's a 10. Not to look at me, you haven't got the furthest so far. Next one out. Worst link. Worst link, your first card's a 4, you can keep it and change it. Keeping it and going higher than a 4, it's a 7. Higher than a 7, it's a 5. That's unlucky, worst link. Next one out.
Cheers.
It's all stars again.
I don't know.
You can't have many tickets left.
Put that under there. Cheers. Thanks.
All stars, your first card's an 8, you can keep it or change it. I'd change it as well. Changing the 8 to a king. If this is an ace, I'll let you punch this. You tell it. Lower than a king, it's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3, it's an 8.
Lower.
Lower than an 8, it's a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5, it's a 2. That's unlucky. You've matched the furthest so far though, which was yourself. The next one out. Have you put your tickets in? Your tickets aren't sitting on the table, eh? Next one out's worst link. I can't even see your tickets in here. Oh no, you're down. You're in there. I'm not getting picked on. Not intentional. Where's Link? The first card's a 6, you can keep it and change it. Gonna change the 6 to another 6, well done. You can't change it again. Higher than a 6, it's a 2. That's lucky. You know, I even feel guilty now, stop laughing.
Is that
Next time, it's Rocco, it's you! Don't use it in there! Rocco, your first card's a 7, you can keep it and change it. 7.
Change it.
I'd change to 7. To a 6, good change. Lower?
Higher.
Choose you said higher, one said lower. Going the higher than a 6, it's a 5. You should have listened to her. You should know the woman's always right. Next one out, it's worse link again. Oh, hang on. It would be worse link. We haven't got enough cards, we haven't got enough sleeping, which means the running goes on until next week. We're bang on time, just about James is going to kick you out in about 3 seconds' time. So finish your drinks. I'll see you all next week, same time, 8 o'clock. Cheers for coming. We'll see you soon. For yous online, that's us all done. For yous that are left online, because there's not much use can do at this time of night. We have still got a few of you still on us, that's all good. But hope you've had a good night. It'll be the same again, 8 o'clock next week. We'll see yous all then. Take care, good night.